Tens of thousands of college grads have found themselves on the other side of their diplomas, scratching their heads and asking, why did they pursue a particular academic course, only to realize their degrees aren't worth the paper they're printed on. Well, here to share how Gen Z can turn their frustration into purpose is Jeff Bulanda, Vice President of Career Navigation at Jobs for the Future. So happy you could be here with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
This, I bet, is going to resonate with a lot of people watching. You know, it's not just time, but tens of thousands of dollars poured into these so-called worthless degrees. Why is this happening?
So I want to start off by saying that on average, most people earn more money with their college degree than if they didn't pursue that. That being said, certain degrees offer more value than others. And so that's where it becomes really important to be informed when selecting a particular major. The other piece to keep in mind is that only about 60% of Americans that start a college degree actually finish it. So they're investing money into the degree and not able to realize the value of the degree because they haven't completed it.
So do you think that they're getting pushed into certain paths that they're really not informed enough on what's waiting for them on the other side? Is the world changing at such a lightning pace that what they start out with in 4 years becomes obsolete? What is sort of the trend, the culture that this is happening?
Yeah, absolutely. Gen Z is facing a lot of challenges. Gen AI has complicated what jobs are available and what you'll be doing in those jobs. There are social and economic ups and downs. And it's also overwhelming that there are 1 million plus different degrees, certificates, certifications, and other forms of credentials to choose from. So part of the reason that Jobs for the Future and American Student Assistance launched the ASA Center for Career Navigation was to ensure that all young people are informed and intentional in selecting their educational programs, whether it's a degree or a non-degree program.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, I'm glad you brought up artificial intelligence, AI. It would almost seem that Bill Gates sort of gleefully said within 10 years, most jobs are going to become obsolete, therefore people will become obsolete. So how do you keep up with that? I mean, if there aren't any jobs out there to be had except for computer engineering, you know, then what do people do? How do they then find the path that will pay off?
Certainly, we are tracking the impact of AI on jobs closely. What we're seeing is that more jobs that didn't require tech awareness or basic tech skills now require that. So my recommendation is that young people and adults for that matter lean into the technology, become conversant with AI, and see how that it could help them accelerate in their work. Also double down on those human skills that AI can't replace: creativity, teamwork, communication, critical thinking. And lastly, with how quickly technology is evolving, it's really important to have a mindset of lifelong learning. It's no longer the case where you go from high school, your 4-year college degree, and that's the end of your education. Right. It's really important that individuals are continuously upskilling, reskilling, and are in jobs that are supporting them in upskilling and reskilling.
Thank you so much, Jeff, for sharing with us. And for people who want more information, we'll direct them to your website, but appreciate the insight.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Have a great day.
We're back after this.